Hey, welcome to Davita's Stampin' Spot. It is Monday. Hopefully you're seeing this at 7 o'clock. Once again, family things have well, they've taken over my Monday evening. We have some financial things we need to do and take care of. And the only time we could meet with the guy was this evening. So I made a recording for you. So hopefully you're seeing this and you'll enjoy what I have to share with you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and swing the camera around. We are on spring break, so I actually had some time at home today, which was nice instead of rushing home at 3 o'clock to try to decide what I want to share. So if you know my grandson, you know he loves astronauts and rockets, and his 3rd birthday is coming up this weekend. So I bought this set for me to be able to make a birthday card for him, and hoping someday he'll have fun stamping with this set as well. It's called Reach for the Stars. It's got 8 pieces, and then there are dies that go with it. Here they are. There are, I believe, 16. Yep, 16 pieces. These two here emboss. They don't cut out, they just emboss. So here's my little mat that I always do. These 2 pieces can be cut out and then of course stamped. Here's your stamp set. And then it has all these dies to cut out the planets, and we've got the rings around them. Just really fun. I feel like I've just kind of touched the tip of the iceberg with this set. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's got beautiful paper, and I forgot to grab it. I can show you a few of the pieces. I have to admit, I've been playing with it. This is one of the fun ones. Look at all those planets. And what's fun with that is you can cut them out with all those circles. There's some starry skies like that. There's this one. It's just got that where you can make your own planets. And look at that one. Isn't that pretty? And the green. And then I'm using the other one. It's got a bunch of planets as well. Here's a piece of it. But they're in berry burst. Here's some orchid oasis, some starry sky, some lemon twist, and I think that's Tahitian tide. So many colors in this paper. Yeah, there's blackberry burst, blackberry bliss, blueberry bushel, crushed curry, flirty flamingo, fresh freesia, lemon lime twist, night of navy, orchid oasis, pumpkin pie, starry sky, and Tahitian tide. So lots of colors that you can work with as well. So here's my first one we're going to play with. I am using this starry sky paper, and it's the 5.5 by 8.5, a white layer that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I chose some of that starry night. There, you can see some more of those. That would be cool too, but I'm going to go with this one here. So I'm super excited. We're on spring break, like I said. But I'm really excited because on Wednesday of this week, I get to meet with, I'm hearing rumors of around 7,000 other demonstrators. We're going to hang out together from Wednesday through Saturday night, travel back on Sunday. Travel days are Wednesday and Sunday. We're going to get to craft together. We're going to get to see new product from the new catalog that comes out in May. I'm just getting really excited. All right. So what I did is I took some of the paper and I cut out a bunch of the circles. So you can see here, I've got all these different pieces and parts. And I liked the idea of the partial ones because then you can add them on the sides. One of the stamps in this set is Reach for the Stars. And I thought that would be a good one for this card. So I've got Reach for the Stars there and my rocket like that. And it is sailing through the planets. Isn't that cool? All right, so we're going to glue some pieces down. I am flying to Houston. Also excited, my brother lives in Houston and I haven't gotten to see him. since before COVID. We saw each other in the fall of 2019. It's going to be awesome to get to see him. Because we're going in a day early, I'm going to get to spend a little time with him on Wednesday. Then hopefully Saturday, we're going to get to spend some time after the on stage is over. All right, so there's my stars. And of course, I want to pop my rocket up. This set, I mean, at first, of course, I'm sure you thought too, oh, that's for little kids that like space. But I love the greetings as well that I think you could use for anyone. I was thinking if one of my team members is has set a goal to, earn something or achieve something, this would be a great set because it says reach for the stars. And they're just fun. You're a stellar, greetings, friend. Those could be used for anything. And then one of my favorite greetings here, I'll show you just a second. Oh, I almost forgot. One of the fun pieces this has, oh no, where'd it go? Here it is the rocket can have fire coming out of the back of it. And I like it. They even made it dimensional and it's got holes in the flame. I got glue on the table. Should have used my silicone mat. There we go. So my rocket is sailing through the air. Isn't that cool? Reach for the stars. Wouldn't that be great to encourage someone that's set a goal for something? All right, so that's the first one. The second one, we're going to play with the astronaut. And I just think this paper is fun. Fun, fun, fun. And there's a little greeting that I keep. There it is. All right. So this time I'm using Berry Burst Lemon Lime Twist. And then I'm going to use some of that paper that has the planets and the fun colors. If you haven't signed up for my Meandering Meadows class, today is your last day to do that. Oh, shoot. We'll go this way. The classes are the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of this month. And as part of the class fee, you will receive a package of the designer series paper, a package of the note cards that we sell in the basic white, and a package of dimensionals that you're going to be able to, not dimensionals, sorry, rhinestones that you can add to your cards and give it a little bit of bling. All right. Well, I happen to grab my big dimensionals here. This set, I think, I can't wait for Kason to see his card we're going to celebrate on Sunday. And I think he's going to like the rockets. It was kind of funny. I think I showed you guys I made Valentines for the boys to give away at Valentine's. And so I made Kason an astronaut, but I failed to do it in blue. And as he calls it, it's Kason color. So I made sure his card is going to be blue this time. All right, so you're stellar. So this could be used after they've reached their goal. So we've got the Berry Burst. This would be a fun card. Could be for a guy or a gal, since we used kind of the reddish pink and the lemon lime twist. Wouldn't you know, I get a text message as soon as I start recording. All right, now for the next one. This is probably my favorite layout. I'm using fresh curry and pumpkin pie for my base. And I'm using some of the designer series paper for the stars. All right. And as I was, isn't that cool? I love those stars in this one. It's almost azure afternoon stars in this paper. The stars just don't quite match the darker colors that they listed in this set. All right, so we're going to put this big planet on there. And this guy, and then this one here, we're going to say greeting friends. So when I was stamping the greeting friends, I had some issues and I thought, you know what? I want to show you guys this. So I stamped it. I don't know if you can see, it's just not real solid. It's like I didn't get quite enough ink. So I've learned that if you grab your blends, you can go over this, fill in the spots so it looks like you stamped it correctly the first time. And I wish you could really see this because this is really dotty. See a lot of the yellow coming through. This just really cleans it up nicely. There, much, much better. Of course, you couldn't see how horrible it was before, but now it looks really good. And as I was cutting, I've been working on swaps to take to convention to onstage. And I thought I'd share this with you too. I don't know about you, but sometimes I have a hard time trying to decide where do I cut? What do I do? So I want to show you what I've started doing is I use this first line. So there's a 1/4 of an inch here. And I use that to kind of guide for the top, the farthest piece of my images. So see here, the end of the G, I've got it right there. I line it up with that line and cut. And that way you get the even on all sides. And I realize my S over here is just a little closer. I'm going to shade just a tiny bit off. But learn to use the lines on your paper trimmer. It's going to help you get a nice border. So see, I know I can see the top of that G is lined up with that. So I'm going to cut there. Then I'm going to check the bottom, and I think I already lined it up. And it looks like maybe just a tiny bit over there. And that way you get a nice frame around your pictures and you're not having to cut. Just use that first line there. Or if you like a lot more around space around your images, then you could go out to the half inch mark. So that's just a little tip for you. All right, so back to this. We fixed our greeting, so we're going to put it down. As I was going through some supplies over here, I was unfortunately, starting to go through and see, oh, what haven't I used that is probably going to be retired in April? I came across something that I think adds a lot to my little astronaut. They are these little pop-up squiggle things. Can't remember what they're called. I should have looked it up. I have several of them. So my offer for you is that if you order something and you can tell me why these would be good with that particular item that you're ordering, I will throw a few in your bag for you as an additional little gift from me. All right, so you peel off, they have them all ready to go. So they're sticky on both sides. So I'm going to put the sticky in the middle of my astronaut here. And then you peel off the paper on the back here. We're going to put it right there. So my little astronaut is flying in space. Isn't that fun? All right, so I took that same idea, and here's our card that we're going to give Kason for his birthday. And I did that on the inside. And then I wanted to do one for my mom to give him. So here's her rocket going up into space. And hope your birthday is wonderful. Aren't those fun? All right, so I will probably come back and I cut out a bunch of these little white white stars that could be added. Remember, you always want to do an odd number. So I'll probably put 3 on there just to add a little more to each of the cards. So there you go. There's your Reach for the Stars stamp set with the dies. I hope this has sparked some creative ideas for you. And watch, there'll probably be some kind of special while I'm gone to Houston. Oh, you know what? I just realized this is a pretty good stat to use this week because what do they say? Houston, we have liftoff. So it was actually appropriate for this week since I'm headed to Houston. Hope you have an awesome evening that you're watching this. Hopefully it started at 7 o'clock for you this evening. And I'll see you next Monday. Thanks for joining me.